Hello and welcome. I'm Geeta Mohan and you're watching World Today. Now, tensions between India and Pakistan are at their highest in years. United Nations Security Council will be holding a closed consultation meeting this evening about 3 p.m. New York time, which is about 12:30 a.m. India time. And from there, Islamabad has sought this emergency meeting. We'll have to see what comes of it. Pakistan is one of the members, non-permanent members of the UNSC, while India is sitting out of that council this time around. Right before the meeting, the United Nations Security Council, or the Secretary General of the Security of the United Nations, spoke and addressed the media once again, reminding both countries that military action cannot be the solution. Listen in.
Tensions between India and Pakistan are at their highest in years. I understand the raw feelings following the awful terror attack in Pahalgam on 22 April. I once again strongly condemn that attack and extend my condolences to the families of the victims. It is also essential, especially at this critical hour, to avoid a military confrontation that could easily spin out of control. Now is the time for maximum restraint and stepping back from the brink. That has been my message in my ongoing outreach with both countries. Make no mistake, a military solution is no solution.
The cross-border ceasefire violations continue on one hand, and on the other, the disinformation campaign by Pakistan is at its best. Pakistan's information minister took the media with him to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to debunk Indian claims of terror training camp setups in the region.
There are so many contradictions in their case. There are so many anomalies in their case that they are not able to prove themselves. And we are here proactively on one of the spots where India alleges that there are terrorist camps. You can see for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, there are no terrorist camps. Yes, we have beautiful mountains. The grass is green. The people are beautiful. People are going about their business as usual. And there are no terrorists here, as India alleges, because India has no evidence. They've just leveled this baseless allegation, and you can see for yourself.
A Turkish naval ship has docked at Karachi port, steering speculation over its timing and intent. Pakistan described TCG Buyukada as a goodwill gesture to boost maritime ties, but the move has raised eyebrows in New Delhi. Iran's foreign minister was in Pakistan on Monday to try and mediate in the escalation between Islamabad and New Delhi. He's also scheduled to visit India later this week. A day after the Pakistani ambassador met Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, the Russian President Vladimir Putin called Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday. India's oldest friend and strategic ally confirmed Russia's full backing for India's fight against terrorism. President Putin said that the perpetrators of the Pahalgam terror attack must be brought to justice.
Russia और भारत और पुतिन और मोदी जी के रिश्ते और केमिस्ट्री और हम दोनों के सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट बहुत अलाइंड हैं। रशिया के साथ हमारी स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप है, बहुत लॉन्ग टर्म है। इस वक्त ये जो फ़ोन कॉल हुई पुतिन और प्राइम मिनिस्टर के बीच में, आई थिंक ये कंटिन्यूइंग सीरीज़ है और बहुत अच्छी बात है कि पुतिन ने फ़ोन करके बात किया।
Chinese ambassador Jiang Zhaidong met Pakistan's President Asif Ali Zardari in Islamabad on Monday and confirmed China's support to Pakistan. As India-Pakistan tensions rise, repeated nuke threats are being sent by ministers of Sharif's government.
सारी इस दुनिया पे हमारा ये एतमाद ईमान है कि भाई हमें तो एक दिन मरना है, मरने के बाद अगर जो है वो नरेंद्र मोदी हमें जन्नत देता है तो इससे अच्छी और क्या बात होगी, इससे अच्छी और क्या बात होगी। और ये जो हमने न्यूक्लियर एसिड बना रखे हैं, ये शबरात पर पटाखे फोड़ने के लिए बना रखे हैं।
India has already put in motion twin financial strikes on Pakistan to throttle support for cross-border terrorism. Sources say that India is likely to actively pursue getting Pakistan back onto the Financial Action Task Force or the FATF grey list. India is also expected to raise concerns over the International Monetary Fund's $7 billion aid package to Pakistan, alleging misuse of funds for terror-related activities. The deal for the 3-year aid package was finalized in July 2024. India is likely to engage with key FATF member states in the coming weeks to garner support for its move ahead of the next plenary session. Apart from downgrading diplomatic relations with Pakistan, India has suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, closed the integrated checkpost at the Attari-Wagah border, cancelled visa services for Pakistani nationals, and closed its airspace to Pakistani flights. The centre has also banned multiple Pakistani YouTube channels and blocked the Instagram accounts of Pakistani politicians and celebrities. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, Elon Musk has never played by the rules, but this week he may have outdone even himself. First, a cryptic identity switch on social media, and then the official birth of a city under his control. From Gorklon Rust to Starbase, is Musk just trolling the internet or quietly shaping his own private empire?
A bizarre new twist in the Elon Musk universe. The billionaire entrepreneur has updated his display name on social media platform X to Gorklon Rust. Along with the new name came a cyberpunk-style profile picture and a tag to Gork, a parody account to Musk's own AI chat box, Grok. The bot replied sarcastically, questioning whether Musk had to copy his entire face. Observers believe the name is a mashup of Grok, the AI chatbot built by Musk's XAI, and Rust, a programming language that is the key to the company's infrastructure. And in true Musk fashion, meme coins themed around Gork surged in value. But the social media antiques came as another major milestone unfolded in South Texas. SpaceX's launch site has now officially become a city, and it is called Starbase. A local vote passed overwhelmingly, 212 in favor, just 6 against, to make it Starbase City. The area's eligible voters are mostly SpaceX employees. Musk marked the occasion online, declaring it is now a real city. The city gives SpaceX greater local control, including the ability to close beaches and parks during rocket tests. That has raised concerns among locals who fear the rise of a corporate-run town. From renaming himself online to founding a futuristic city, Elon Musk continues to rewrite the rules in tech, in space, and now in governance as well. With Rudrashish Kanjilal, Bureau Report, India Today.
Warren Buffett, a teacher, philosopher and investor, announced his intention to step down by end of this year. In his final appearance as CEO at Berkshire Hathaway's annual shareholder meeting, Buffett raised caution over the long-term stability of the United States, the US dollar, and signaled that the conglomerate could diversify into other currencies under certain conditions. His legacy is a challenge to match up for his successor, Greg Abel.
For more than 6 decades, Warren Buffett wasn't just the face of Berkshire Hathaway, he was Berkshire Hathaway. But now, at 94, the Oracle of Omaha says it's time. At the company's 2025 annual shareholders meeting, Buffett dropped a bombshell. He will step down as CEO by year-end. I think the time has come where Greg should become the chief executive of the company at year-end, Buffett announced at the meeting. Buffett built an empire from insurance to ice cream, railroads to energy, turning a struggling textile mill in 1964 into a $900 billion conglomerate. Today, the group owns multi-billion-dollar stakes in American blue-chip companies which include Apple, American Express, Bank of America, Coca-Cola and Chevron. Berkshire also has 100% stake in more than 30 companies, which include American powerhouses like BNSF Railways, Dairy Queen, Duracell, insurance companies Gecko, Genray and NetJets. The company share price, which has never seen a split, is a whopping $809,350 or more than 6 crore 80 lakh rupees. It has risen 34% in the past year and 19% in 2025. For Berkshire's devoted shareholders, Buffett's annual meeting wasn't just business, it was a pilgrimage. And in Omaha, where Buffett still lives in the modest house he bought in 1958, fans and shareholders gathered to pay tribute.
He's made a lot of people in Omaha rich. There's a lot of private jets because of him. There have been places where people said they felt sorry for anyone who had less than 1,000 shares. It's like, 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares, that's 800,000, 800 million right now. That's a lot of money.
I think for a lot of people it was definitely a shocker. I'll be honest, I was kind of half asleep, and then I woke up to a lot of clapping and realizing that he was stepping down as CEO. But for him, I think he had already done a lot in his life, and I was really shocked to see that. But all things considered, I think it was a well-timed event, I guess you could say. Something notable and something that will definitely be one to remember for the books.
Buffett's philanthropy, from education to healthcare, shaped Omaha and beyond. Presidents recognized him, investors revered him, and for millions, Warren Buffett wasn't just a businessman, he was a guiding voice. His successor, Greg Abel, has big shoes to fill, but his investors rest assured Buffett built something meant to outlast him. Bureau Report, Business Today.
And for continued coverage of all news international, log on to India Today Global, this network's YouTube channel. With that, it's a wrap of this edition. Before I go, we leave you with these visuals of the last wish of Pope Francis. One of Pope Francis's Pope Mobiles is being transformed into a mobile health clinic for children in the Gaza Strip, as that was one of his final wishes. The vehicle used by the late pontiff during his 2014 visit to the Holy Land is being outfitted with diagnostic and emergency medical equipment to help young patients in the Palestinian enclave, where health services have been devastated by the Israeli invasion. Goodbye and take care.